Welcome to Backwards Thinking, Moving Forward, episode 437. All right, while we're out there in the world and we're learning new things, have you noticed that we don't all learn the same? And it makes me wonder, is their way better? Something wrong with me because I don't learn that way? It must be better. It must be better to learn that way. It must be more efficient. It must be more intelligent. And I tend to beat myself up because I don't learn the way others do. I think it's so funny how we go, wow, we're all humans. We must all be the same. And there must be one correct way to do things. I know it sounds funny when I say it, but really, how often do we think that? That we must all be the same. Wow, you learned it that way, maybe I should be learning it that way. But yet when I try and do it that way, I don't learn as well. It doesn't work for me. Something's wrong with me. Right? We jump right to that conclusion. Something must be wrong with me. Because your way is probably better. And so something must be wrong with me. Like I had this amazing classmate, right? And when we had to color anything, and I'm talking like high school, right? When they give you those anatomy sheets and you're supposed to label all the parts and you're supposed to color code things and make it gorgeous and beautiful. And of course, this is, way back before computers. So we use colored pencils and paper. Maybe you still do. And she would lay hers out so beautifully in rainbow order. And she had the big set of colored pencils, and she would have them all laid out beautifully in rainbow order. And that worked for her. And she was able to take them and label them and make them just gorgeous. And I admired it. Oh, I admired it. Her work was beautiful. And yeah, I caught myself thinking, maybe I should do it that way. Maybe I should be like that. But the thing was, it didn't work for me. I wasn't able to get my work done. It took too much time. And then I was worried about the colors instead of the assignment. And it didn't work for me. And I really did feel like something must be wrong with me. I'm never going to be as good as her because I can't put all my color pencils in rainbow order and label everything so beautifully and get it done on time. So something must be wrong with me. It would have been nice if I could have told myself, you just learn differently. Do what works for you. How simple is that? Do what works for you. If that works for you, then do it. Because we are all different and it makes us beautiful, like the big pack of colored pencils. What if all the colored pencils were trying to be as amazing as blue? What if they were all trying to be like blue? Because blue, blue gets used first. Blue always ends up teeny tiny because you use blue the most. So all the colors should try and be blue, right? Because that makes sense. Blue must know something that the other colors don't. Blue must do it better. So they should stop being yellow and orange and fuchsia and black and gray, and they should stop being those colors because blue must know better. How sad would that be? I am actually tearing up at the thought. What if we lost all the colors because they tried to be like blue? And yeah, it's silly, right? But what if we lost you? What if we lost what you could do because you were trying to be like someone else? What if we lost you? That would be tragic. It would be tragic. So don't beat yourself up. Don't beat yourself up because you learn differently. Hooray! Hooray! You learn differently. So you be the best you, and you add to our rainbow. And let's be patient with each other and with ourselves. Yeah, I learn differently. And if you want, I'll show you how. I'll show you how I learn. And will you show me how you learn? Because maybe there is something for me to try. And maybe there's something that you can learn from me. And we can make the world so much better. So, have a wonderful day, or make the day wonderful.